Hello there, my name is Masijan.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel Mainga Mobi.
Hello, my name is Esther.
Yo, my name is Sami. Nice to meet you.
As you know, Kenya has one of the youngest populations globally, with 35% being the youth. So, unfortunately, 67% of the youths in Kenya are unemployed. Even if there is a growth in in the demographic area, there is not a match with the jobs.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we worked on a paper, policy position paper, addressing the youth unemployment issue. And in this paper, we are going to dig through the causes, the underlying causes causing the issue of youth unemployment, together the proposed solutions that we bring forth, and also the call to action to the responsible and the relevant stakeholders to take any action that we've stipulated forth. So basically, what we realize is that youth unemployment is a very growing urgent issue that stands at 67%, in contrast to the overall national rate of 12%. And according to the Kenya Report 2022, it says that 4 out of 10 youth are food poor due to unemployment related issue because they cannot access income to facilitate their acquisition of food, which is a basic need. So basically, we've dig deep and broke down the issues and the proposed solutions, and also the call to action. Yeah. As we just said, since Kenya has one of the youngest population, we dig deep through the underlying causes of such a huge unemployment rate pertaining the youth. And the causes, one, we have high cost of doing businesses that is hindering the growth of the private sector that can absorb the huge influx of the youth. And the second, we also have restricted sources to affordable credit where SMEs cannot easily access credit to facilitate the expansion and also new job creation that can take in the huge influx from the youth.
Another cause of unemployment is the inability of the economy to create enough jobs for the youth that we have in Kenya. Uh, annually, we have Annually, we have 800,000 to 1 million youths entering into the job market, and the economy is not able to provide enough jobs for those people. Another cause is that we have corruption and weak governance hinders job creation. This that is because that is the misuse of public funds and limiting in corruption and weak governance.
Misallocation of public funds reduces investments in productive areas such as agriculture, infrastructure, and this weakens investor confidence, making it hard for job creation.
As you've heard from my colleagues, unemployment is such a big issue, but most of the public it is a non-issue. I'm not much of an economy student, but we've done some research and outlined some of the reforms that can be done to mitigate this issue here. So one of them we're talking about freeing up the business environment. We can open up our borders. That is one way, so that we can do more exports and lowering of tariffs to allow more business. You can also talk about the taxation that is being offered by the government. We can reduce the taxes of the SMEs, the startups, the corporate tax and the withholding tax, so that the business have enough cash flow for their businesses. Yeah.
Yeah, coming to the second solution that we proposed, we also proposed strengthening of governance, energy investment, and infrastructure. So basically, we already have institutions in place, and what we need to do is empowering the independent institutions that are already in place. Once we empower them and give them the autonomy that they deserve, at least that way we'll help to serve any misallocation that the government or any misallocation or any leeway that the government might pursue. And also coming to energy and infrastructure investment, now that we are experiencing a transition towards renewable energy from fossil fuels, there's an opportunity, an investment window where government can put in policies to encourage investors into that window, so that at least the job can be generated in that sector, and also particularly that will serve the youth in general. Together with in investment in infrastructure, the government can pursue deliberate investment in bettering our infrastructure, and that serves as an attraction to the investors who will come in place. Who will come in place finding better infrastructure, and that also lowers the operational cost for doing business in general.
Yeah, as you've heard from my colleagues, we are trying to write a policy position paper on the same. The research we've done and the paper we've done is not extensive, so we welcome any sort of recommendations or reforms that the public may have, so that we can debate on this issue and offer any other solutions that you may have.
For more information, you can find our paper on the IE website.
We will submit our paper to the State Department of Labor and to the